Thanks for joining us again. Let's talk about the same track we've had for the last 3 wisdom letters. When you talk facts, you're talking insurance language. When you tell stories or gossip, you're talking about personal incidences that relate to everyone you're talking to. You have no clue if the facts are. And sure, you're going to get some CFOs and some people who are going to want the facts. So ask them that question. Ask them that question. When you complete your checklist, you'll have a great idea of what you're going to be talking about. And that checklist relates to stories, the best. That checklist might relate to facts, the best. And certainly the amount of coverage is a fact if they're underinsured or if coinsurance comes into place. But you don't have to use those terms. You can use terms where the insurance company is going to check is not going to cover the repairs to your building because the amount wasn't enough. So those are the things we want to talk about because we're talking emotion and we're talking about how the people you're talking to think. Let me ask you a few questions about emotion before we go into this. How many of you have a dog? Well, when you have a dog and your dog is ill, and they need a pill, how do you feed your dog that pill? I've asked that question in most seminars, and I hear everything from we hold their mouth open and my significant other pushes it down their mouth, or we wrap it in a piece of meat and give it to the dog. So now, which one is emotional there and which one isn't? You have gotten your dog to want its pill. This leads into marketing. Is your marketing wrapped in what your buyers want to accept? Is it wrapped up inside the whole of a donut? Think about it in relation to feeding your dog a pill, or your cat, or when you take a pill. Have you marketed yourself to take that pill? Internally. Market your dog. Number 2 in this way. When you ask your significant other to marry you, well, was that a logical moment or was that an emotional moment? Well, I know somebody's thinking logical out there, but let's not. For most of us, it was an emotional moment. It is an emotional moment. And that probably wasn't the first date for most of us. So we created the opportunity for us both to want to do business together, get married. Do you create that opportunity for every client that's going to pay, every business owner that's going to pay you over $10,000 in revenue, or 15 or 5? Whatever your parameters are, create that moment when you ask them to marry you, you're going to get a yes, a definite yes. And they're going to be a client, for like your spouse for life, because you're going to ask them. Now, my job and our job working together is to keep you as a client for life. How may we go about it? Write it down, record it, reconfirm it, affirm it, make it happen for that time. Showing for 10 seconds. How many words of telling? Showing. 7 single typewritten pages, 7 pages, single space typewritten. You can show in a picture. Think about that. Just think about that. Showing for 30 seconds, 3,000 words of telling. Think about that. That's how the mind perceives these things. So understand that and make it work with your clients. Till next time, be safe.